right. So I want to talk about the new show, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it. I must say. So on this particular episode, we see, well, it's kind of a continuation from the previous one where Silas was complaining about his wife being out too late with her good friend Jordan. Jordan ends up checking him. I didn't fully understand Silas's point because it seemed like he tried to shift it. One minute he was upset that she was out too late, and then he started talking about how dangerous it is. Um, and I also didn't like how he was kind of more so coming for Jordan than coming for his own wife, Jasmine. I feel like y'all need to have that type of conversation, and she's supposed to respect your relationship. She's the one that's married to you. Why are you putting it off on Jordan, trying to make it seem like she's the bad guy? What did y'all think about that whole situation? I also
I
want to
don't
say I
like
feel
him.
like Jasmine is fake.
Jasmine is fake. The first
Extremely.
episode, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to stick around for this because she was trying to force the scenes. She was trying to force conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to force the people to like each other. It's like, girl, fucking relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. So I didn't know if I was gonna like her because of that. I don't like Silas. He needs some type of facial hair because it's bothering me. I
It's
think
giving
he
milk dud.
It is.
it's bothersome, sir. Goatee, something,
He makes
okay?
me think of that man on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes, he
Ooh,
looks just
yeah.
like Jamie. You are so right. Every time I see him, I could not put my finger on it. He looked just like him.
I think he's controlling. I think he's
Yeah.
controlling. I think he's going to be the quintessential, annoying, controlling man that's going to make his control look like he cares about your safety when really it's about the fact that he don't like the fact that you was out that late period because you his woman now. But my
Mm-hmm.
problem is that wasn't she a Playboy bunny? Like, what did you expect?
Yeah. Well, he got with her
Mm.
after. Didn't he give her after that?
Yeah, but still, like this is somebody that lived that worked in a nightlife. So you think they not still gonna like to go out at night? Like,
Yeah, but he think he saved her. For me, it was a red
oh,
flag when she said he was a military man. When she said he was a military man, I was like, okay, that's enough for me to know exactly all I need to know.
absolutely. They
And then
always, switch.
Jasmine, it's I'm probably gonna sound like I'm tripping, but I couldn't trust Jasmine when I seen her eyebrows. It's something about she's a pretty girl, but she reminds me of somebody specific, and I've met like three people like that, and I'm like, nah, I can't trust it. In
Oh man.
episode one, the main thing for me was whenever she waited for Mariah to have an issue with the fucking dog before she said something. When the night
Mm-hmm.
before, she said, "Oh, okay, we can do that. Okay, we can do that." And that was my thing. Like, I know black people don't really fuck with house dogs like that, but for me, I'm like, just say it with your chest, and she didn't do that, and that's when I knew it was gonna go downhill for me with Jasmine.
Mm.
Agree.
Mm. Bria got on my fucking nerves. One, what I don't let me say this real quick. What I don't like about Jasmine is Jasmine, baby, you was just living out your car prior to meeting him. And what's killing me is your friends playing you in the confessional. And you be over here trying to act like you sedity, high class, and
Mm-hmm.
all of this stuff. And they be busting your bubble. And I just don't like that about you. Like, you just don't give off genuine. I hate that. I just like, Jasmine, girl, you just be too fake. You want to be high class so bad now that you married, and then want to discredit other people's relationships because now what she said about Bria relationship, something about like, yeah, I don't respect it,
She
or I
can't
don't.
respect it because it's not a marriage.
Right. I'm like, girl, you only been married for a little bit of time. What are you talking about? I don't know, Jasmine. It's not looking good. But Bria, this is what got on my nerves with Bria. Bria want everybody to, I feel, manage and respect her dog, but she don't want to do it. And that's a problem for me. I love animals. I love them. But I do not want to wash their stuff with my stuff. And I really don't want to have to sit in other dogs' hair all over the place. And
Mm-mm.
then you brought that dog and didn't even tell them that you was bringing the dog. So that was really inconsiderate. And then now you're forcing other people to be okay with that. And I just don't think that's cool at all. I don't like it.
I didn't
I
like
got
her
a
at
dog.
all.
I don't even do that shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I thought I was tripping at first because when the first time I watched it, I was kind of in and out, and I was like, why the fuck would she put the dog stuff in there with the towels for everybody else? You know, it's gonna have dog hair on it, and people don't want dog hair on their stuff and on their
Nope.
towels and all of that if they don't have dogs. Like,
Dog hair in your ass crack. Dog
yeah,
hair in your
like
armpits. Can't.
Yes,
on you,
yes.
stuck on your skin when you're drying yourself off. Like, don't nobody want that. So at the end of the day, like when Mariah went up to her, first of all, Mariah was already kind of on one because of the way they played her about her little, moon thing the night before. But I was
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
what you get, because you got to know not to open yourself up to black people about certain things, girl. You can't just be. I'm sorry, when you are outside of Christianity, you cannot just open yourself up to black people without being sure how they're gonna receive it first, because you'll end up getting your face cracked. So that's what happened, and she needs to manage that on her own. But I did feel like that kind of fueled her emotions about the dog stuff,
Yeah.
because I understood where she was coming from. And honestly, I felt like it was Bria that escalated the situation, because as soon as she walked up to you and said something to you about it, you were like, well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yep.
And then you
she
tried
put
to
her
snatch
finger in
it.
her face
Well,
first.
first she tried to snatch it from her
did,
first,
she did.
and then she was putting her finger in her face, moving around Jasmine like, no. And I was like, wait. So you couldn't just say, oh, my bad, I was rushing, and I won't do that again. You couldn't just say that. It was like she felt like she needed to prove a point to Mariah and to everybody else that she wasn't going to be punked behind this dog situation.
Yeah.
So
Ratchet, we can get ratchet. Let's do it.
right, like, I can't, girl, so you can get your ass whooped. And I hate to say it, but y'all know what it reminded me of, right?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Except it reminded me of that minus all of the buildup that led to
Yes,
it.
of course, but
It did.
the actual personality and
got
moment
you.
of,
And when she
I'm
went to the
gonna,
club, I can't do this.
right, no, because she
I
pushed
hated
me,
that
she
moment.
pushed me, and everybody's just acting like she's walking around like, it's nothing. I was just like, girl, they at the bar, what you want
Right.
her to do?
Right.
Like, and if you have an issue with her, you need to go over and have a conversation with her. You mad at everybody else because they not mad enough at her for you. Then you incite
Right.
Jordan's crazy ass. When Jordan was going off on Jasmine, I thought I
she
had
pushed
missed
her.
something.
That's
She was
what
like,
I
but that's
was
how she
thinking.
felt. And I'm like, yeah, but she was inciting that energy. Mariah wasn't on that energy when she came up to her. You was bout it. She pushed you.
Facts.
And now Jordan is sitting up there pushing Jasmine.
She didn't even really push her. She put the towels in
Yes.
in her chest, but she didn't push.
No,
her.
not
Push
not
her,
the way
push her.
not the
Yeah.
way Jordan pushed Jasmine when she
No.
hit her up again. Like, no, you did that shit with a little bit too much angst for me.
It was because she was mad that Jasmine wasn't mad at her. But they know that Jasmine is the leader, the nucleus of the group. So that's why they got all that smoke for her. I'm like, girl, I can't. One thing I do want to call out, though, Jasmine rode the fence on this one. You waited for Mariah to say that she had an issue. Mariah spoke up on your issue when Bria brought that dog.
Ooh.
But when it came to this situation,
Good
you
point.
try to act like, oh, well, I understand where both are coming from. When the whole idea is that you don't really fuck with dogs anyway. So,
She's fake.
And she don't fuck with Bria because she didn't even want to invite her.
She's
yeah,
fake.
right.
Fake.
That was way. Jordan really pissed me off because it was like, Jordan, do you not like Mariah? Are y'all trying to create something to kind of like push Mariah out, make her feel more isolated? When it comes to the whole moon thing that she was trying to do, I felt like the timing was bad as well, because if everybody just finished hanging out, ain't nobody trying to go and do all of that. You should have caught them in
Right.
the morning or something else. That's what she should have did. So we talked about Mariah and Bria and we pretty much talked about that, the whole argument and stuff. What did y'all think about Phil trifling acts?
Who invited him?
His
Little dick
Bria.
energy.
Bria.
Oh yes, absolutely. It's giving, I'm big, but my dick is little.
Yeah, and it's giving basketball was what I had going for me, but I ain't in NFL. I mean, in the NBA. Probably not playing overseas, so let me be a comedian off the backs of Summer House.
Okay, or let me work at the airport moving bags. Yikes.
TSA clearance. Take
Okay.
your shoes off.
That's what it's giving. He pissed me off so bad because I'm like, well, how dare you take a shit in somebody's bathroom and not flush it? And then you sitting over there antagonizing that man, telling some when Nick said, I'll flush it, man. Don't worry. I know you will. I know you like, are you okay?
He was
Right.
still antagonizing him.
He
Yes.
But I was
was.
here for Amir. I said, get in his ass, Amir. Because I thought Amir was really gonna Amir said, well, see what this little boy do to you or something. I said,
Okay.
okay.
He
See what
said,
my
"Do
little
you
ass do to your
see?"
big ass.
And then
Okay.
he said it more proper. It was given very much proper, but he still had all the smoke behind it.
He
Yes.
did. He
It was
did.
it,
I
wa- it
loved
was
it.
the you know what I'm saying, the arm placement for me. It was like, no, walk over here then. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
hurt our house.
Let's do it
See what my
then.
little
Loved
ass
it.
does to your big ass.
Right.
I
I
loved
liked him.
it.
I liked him. I also liked the dude that was on the couch who really
Alex.
wasn't
Alex.
Alex. I liked Alex because Alex's demeanor didn't change until Amir got up, and that because he was chilling. He was like, "So you're just gonna be an asshole, right? That's what you want to do. You're just gonna be an asshole." Like that's how he was. And dude was talking all that shit. And when Amir jumped up, he was like, "Come on, dude. Come on." I was just like, "I like
And
him."
don't give him no energy. I do. I like Alex too.
Yeah, Alice is cool. One last thing I want to say, and then we can move on. Summer House. Bria. I didn't like that Bria was expecting Shanice to have her back when Shanice had just got in the house, and she really don't know what the hell is going on. But because that's your friend, you think she's supposed to have your back. Yeah, no, I kind of like that she stood in the back, like, girl, that ain't got shit to do with me. I just got here, so I love that.
Why do you
Was
need
there
all this
anything?
backup? Like that's so obnoxious to me. Why do you need all this backup? Like and honestly,
Manipulate,
that girl, the
manipulating
friend.
victims.
She
Mm-hmm.
oh yes, definitely.
I
The
hate
girl
those
who
roles.
came, she was so flighty. I'm like, why are you trying to depend on her? That girl looked like she just had a here to have a good time. She don't know nothing about what's going on. Why is you expecting her to have your back and just stand beside you while you're going? Jordan, if you want to stand beside her, then you stand beside her while she going through it, Jordan. But y'all like expectation for everybody to be coddling Bria's ass is annoying to me already. It's only episode 2. Calm down.
I am already prematurely embarrassed for Shanice though because she asked about Phil 5 times,
Mm.
um, and I just feel like she gonna end up looking crazy if she's that pressed on Phil. Please don't let this man embarrass
Wow.
you. She literally
Who's pressed
asked,
on Phil?
"Should you didn't notice every time they went somewhere? She said, 'Where's Phil? Can't wait till Phil gets here.'" In the kitchen, they were like, "Who do you think has BDE?" They said, I don't know. Wait till Phil get here." Then they was in a club. She said, "Where's Phil?" She said his name at least 4 times, asking where Phil was.
Oh wow, I didn't even catch that.
Well, she
Hmm.
made a mistake. Wait. I don't see Phil in this picture.
Him nor Mariah in it.
Or Shanice. Wait. Yeah,
Shanice
Shanice
is
in
Shanice
there.
is in it, but they're the only two that's not in it. They even got the new guy that's supposed to be coming in it.
And a new
Mariah
girl.
isn't on the cast. If you go to the website and look at the cast lineup, she not. I don't think she in it.
So I wonder if she's just a friend of the show or if she's gonna be leaving early
She gonna
because I
leave.
feel like she feels isolated. Like your best
And she
friend
said she got a
Jasmine
son.
ain't got your back like that. Like,
Hmm.
for some chicks that you ain't like, you ain't even want her on the trip and you over there taking her side. Yeah, that would be a problem for me. But anywho, girl. Anything else? Anything else on Summer House?
I can't wait for next week.
Right? It's
Okay.
good.
Hmm.
All right. Well, and let's go ahead
Oh,
and
let me
uh-huh.
ask y'all something. Have y'all been watching Vanderpump?
I have not.
I haven't.
I don't watch that show, but I was gonna watch the finale and the reunion just to see what all the craziness was about. I was
Hmm.
just wondering if y'all had watched that.
Nah, I was looking at their numbers earlier. I was like, dang, 1.8, almost 2 million views. What am I missing? Either the show is that good or
Oh,
You
y'all
know
wanna
what
know
you
because
what happened?
missing. What
what
happened?
happened?
Oh, damn. So two of the cast members they married to each other,
Uh-huh.
Tom and can't remember the other girl's name. I know somebody in the comments know. And one of her close friends was having an affair with the girl's husband, and they find out during the season. So all of this is being exposed during the season, and then they have to talk about it at the reunion. Yes. The
Oh,
girl was having an affair with her friend's husband literally right after the girl's dog died. They was on a girl's trip.
oh hell
The
no.
girl's dog died. The girl ended up telling her that her and her husband only kissed, but the reality is they had sex in a car and they continued the affair.
And these people been on the show prior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
that's
apparently, a lot of
that's
people in the
messed
friend
up.
group be having relations with each other, or either like what I'm hearing is the girl, the wife that was cheated on. Apparently, she's been with married men before. Who knows? But yeah, it's a lot of mess going on, and people feel real strongly about it. And I'm here to see some white chaos. So I'm about to tune in to this finale and the 3-part reunion just to watch it and see what's going on.
Girl, you about to make me tune in with you because I really don't want to go back to the beginning and watch nothing.
I'm not going to. I refuse. I
I really
refuse.
don't want to do it. Well, okay.